How does one stop the urge to rearrange their desk every 15 minutes? Everyone's been there, fidgeting at their desk, moving knickknacks here and there every 15 minutes, driven by an inexplicable urge to rearrange everything in sight. It seems harmless, but the impulse can severely undermine productivity and focus. You're not alone if you find yourself caught in this cycle. The compulsion to constantly tinker with your workspace can be more than just a quirky habit. It's often a manifestation of underlying psychological needs or situational stresses. Understanding the root causes can be key to breaking this cycle. Often stemming from a need for control or a symptom of procrastination, this behavior may serve as a distraction from tasks that seem daunting or tedious. But don't worry, there are practical strategies to help refocus your mind and energy. From embracing mindfulness practices to reevaluating your workspace ergonomics, we'll explore ways to foster a more stable working environment that minimizes disruptions, helping you maintain a steady flow in your workday. Let's tackle this distraction head-on and transform your space into a haven of efficiency and calm. Understanding the urge to rearrange, many people feel the strong urge to change up their workspace often, shifting pens and paperweights around like a game of musical chairs. This urge might seem trivial, but there's more beneath the surface. Such behavior is often driven by both psychological and environmental factors that compel individuals to keep their surroundings fresh and dynamic. Psychological triggers. Why do some of us move things around so much? It often boils down to what's going on in our heads. Stress, boredom, and a need for control can be big players here. When stress levels peak, rearranging items might be a way to regain a sense of order. You see, organizing your desk can sometimes feel like organizing your thoughts. Here's a thought. Have you ever noticed that people tend to clean or organize when they're upset? This often stems from a need to create structure in the middle of chaos. Similarly, boredom can prompt a sudden desire to shuffle things around, as a means of sparking creativity or simply keeping the mind occupied. Meanwhile, for those who crave control, a neatly arranged desk might be their fortress of calm amidst the whirlwind of busy days. Environmental influences. Your workspace environment plays a huge role as well. Visualize a cluttered desk. Can you feel the tension rising already? A messy or cluttered workspace is not only distracting, but it often makes people feel overwhelmed or stuck. Think of your desk as a canvas. If it's covered in too many colors and shapes, painting on it becomes difficult. The same can be said for productivity. When your environment is chaotic, it becomes hard to focus. Clutter, workspace layout, and external distractions can prompt the need for rearrangement. Moving things around can be an instant relief, calming the chaos, and turning your desk into an oasis of calmness and functionality. Moreover, the layout might simply be inefficient. If you're constantly reaching for things that aren't where they should be, it makes sense you'd want to change that. Thus, the urge to rearrange is less about the aesthetic and more about creating a space that supports your workflow optimally. By understanding these psychological and environmental influences, individuals can better address why they might feel the need to tweak their desks frequently. Strategies to manage the urge. Rearranging your desk every few minutes might feel satisfying, but it can take your focus away from the task at hand. By channeling that urge into more effective habits, you can find a better balance and maintain productivity. Here are some strategies that can help you manage that constant need to rearrange. Establish a routine. Creating a structured schedule for desk organization can replace impulsive rearranging. Imagine your workspace as a garden. By tending to it on a schedule, such as weekly or monthly, you can ensure that it remains tidy and functional. This routine not only saves time but also allows you to plan your organization with purpose, much like a gardener plans seasonal plantings. Incorporate micro breaks. When the itch to move everything strikes, take a micro break instead. These short, scheduled pauses allow your brain to reset without the need to physically change your environment. Whether it's a quick stretch or a splash of water on your face, these breaks can help you refresh and refocus, effectively reducing the compulsion to rearrange. Optimize desk setup. An ergonomic and functional desk setup can go a long way in curbing the need to constantly rearrange. Picture your desk as a cockpit. Just as a pilot has everything within reach, your workspace should be designed for ease of use. Position your monitor at eye level, Keep frequently used items close by, and ensure your chair is comfortable. This arrangement minimizes distractions, allowing you to concentrate on your work. Mindfulness techniques. Mindfulness practices can be a helpful tool to combat the impulse to keep changing your environment. By practicing mindfulness, like a deep sea diver focusing only on the wonders before them, you can train your mind to embrace the present moment. Techniques such as mindful breathing or meditation can enhance your concentration and keep you grounded, reducing the need to rearrange things repeatedly. Set clear goals. Setting specific work goals can channel your energy into productivity rather than becoming consumed with the need to rearrange. Think of your workday as a treasure map. With defined goals, you have a clear path to follow, helping you stay focused and driven. Whether you're completing a project or learning something new, these goals motivate you to put the urge to rearrange in the backseat. By implementing these strategies, you can transform the urge to rearrange into a productive and beneficial habit. Remember, every adjustment you make to your routine or environment can lead to better focus and efficiency in your work life. When to seek help. Sometimes, the urge to rearrange your desk often might seem like a quirky habit or a need for organization. But when this urge happens so frequently that it interrupts everyday life, it may be time to consider whether something deeper is going on. Here, we'll explore when it might be wise to seek professional help. Recognizing patterns. You might notice that your constant need to rearrange is more than just keeping tidy. Does this repetitive action feel like a way to ease anxiety or stress? Is it affecting your ability to get work done, meet deadlines, or maintain relationships? Recognizing these patterns can help you identify if there are other emotional or psychological needs at play. Consider keeping a journal to track when and why you feel the urge to rearrange. Write down your thoughts and feelings at those moments. Are there common triggers, like stress or boredom? Are you using this activity as a way to avoid other tasks or to feel in control of something? By identifying these patterns, you may uncover underlying issues that need attention. Consulting a professional. If this self-reflection leads you to suspect there are deeper issues, consider reaching out to a therapist or counselor. It might feel a bit daunting, but professionals are there to help, not judge. They can offer guidance on managing these urges and address any underlying concerns like anxiety, OCD, or stress. Ask yourself, is this habit affecting my life in significant ways? If the answer is yes, reaching out to a professional could be incredibly beneficial. They can work with you to understand the root cause and teach you strategies to manage your thoughts and actions effectively. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. In therapy, you'll find a place where you can talk freely and explore what might be driving your behavior. You can learn healthy coping mechanisms and ways to break free from repetitive actions that might be holding you back. It's about paving a path to a more balanced and fulfilling life, free from the constraints of compulsive habits. Conclusion. Balancing a stable and organized workspace is crucial for maintaining productivity. Small, mindful routine shifts can transform the urge to frequently rearrange your desk into a more structured and rewarding practice. Incorporating breaks, focusing on decluttering, and establishing a personal space that reflects your needs can prevent the constant need for change. Engage consciously with your environment and consider the purpose of your workspace. This approach not only reduces distractions but fosters a conducive atmosphere for creativity and focus. Take control of your workspace habits and witness how a balanced environment enhances your work life. Feel free to share your thoughts or strategies that work for you, contributing to a broader discussion on productivity. Thank you for reading, and I look forward to your insights.